Hey, it's Iris and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to find a job without using those awful job boards. Because one, it's actually one of the least effective ways to find work you love. Two, the best jobs often aren't posted on job sites. And three, those awful, dreadful job sites are nothing but soul-destroying energy suckers, right? Wouldn't you want to find work you love without spending hours upon hours on those sites? I thought so. That's why I'm going to share 3 tips with you on how to make that happen. But before I go there, you know what to do. Please hit that thumbs up button if you like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's dive right in. What I want you to know about applying for a job is this. Job boards aren't effective. The author of the best-selling career book of all time, What Color Is Your Parachute, estimates that your chances of landing a job from just sending out a resume to a company is around 1 in 1,000. Companies prefer to hire people they already know or through referrals. So please, please, please don't waste your time spending hours and hours searching for your next job on a job board. I'm not saying you can't go there to apply for a job, but don't look or search for your next job right there. So what should you do instead? Focus on building your network. You want to get to know people who work at companies that you'd love to work for, or people who work in industries or sectors that you're interested in and that you'd like to move into. And as a rule of thumb, you should begin reaching out to those people and building those connections and relationships before you need anything from them. So start today. Now, how do you do this? Here are some tips to help you nail it. Tip number 1 is to turn to friends and LinkedIn to find connections or connections of connections who work at those companies or in the industries that you're interested in. So send an email to your friends and ask if they know anyone who works at company X, Y, or Z, or if they know anyone who works in that specific industry. And in this email, you want to make it clear that you're not asking for a job. You're simply asking to be connected with those kind of people so you can have a conversation with them and learn more about what it's like to work at that company or in that industry. Okay, so you found some interesting people to speak with. What do you now? You simply reach out to them and ask for a virtual meeting to find out more about that company or the industry that they work in. And if and only if you know that person very well, you can ask for job opportunities in the industry or at the company that they're working for. But if you know them less well, please don't do that. Just keep it informational and focus on learning more about the company and the industry. Tip number 2, do your homework. Before you speak with someone, make a genuine effort to learn more about them and about the company they work for. Learn about their background, their current position within the company, and maybe anything that you might have in common. Also do a bit of desk research on the company they work for and on any current trends or developments in the industry. For example, how is the organization set up or structured? What is the organization's mission or vision? What does the organization see as its strengths and weaknesses? What press coverage has the company or the industry as a whole received recently? Then make a list of questions that you'd like to ask them. This shows that you value and respect your time, and it really boosts your chances of making that meeting really valuable for both of you. Here are some things that you can ask. How would you describe the work culture of your organization? Is it typical for the industry? How did you land your current role? What previous experience, skills, or knowledge did you have that helped you get this job? In your opinion, what are the most important skills required for your role? What are the issues facing your company in the next 3 to 5 years? Do you have any advice for someone trying to work at this company or break into this sector? Tip number 3. Go for the long term. Remember what I said earlier in this video? You should begin reaching out to people and building those connections long before you need anything from them. So when you do reach out to people, what do? You focus on building a relationship. How do you do that? You do that by being helpful. Now, maybe you wonder how you can be helpful to someone who has more experience in the field that you'd like to work in. If that's the case, make sure you watch this video after you finish watching the current one. You don't build a relationship though by being helpful once. No, that's like thinking that you'll live happily ever after you've done one nice thing for your other half. Relationships require work. You get out what you put in. So the day after you've met this person, send out a follow-up email thanking them for that time. Then 10 days to 2 weeks later, reconnect again, do something nice for them. Share an article that they shared on their LinkedIn profile, or perhaps send an email to them and share a link with them of an article or a podcast or a book that you think that they might be interested in. Then a month later, reconnect with them again. And maybe you've had a conversation with the person that they connected you with. Tell them how helpful this introduction has been and thank them for that. And keep on doing those kind of things. Keep on reconnecting, keep on being helpful, keep on doing nice things. And if you do that for quite a while, let's say you've been doing it for 3 to 6 months, and you see that the company that this person is working for has a job opening, reach out to them and ask if they know who you can speak to about the job opening. Tell them that you're very interested in it and say, hey, do you know anyone who I can speak to learn more about it? And that's how you find a job without using a job board. Focus on making connections and building relationships, and do this the right way by turning to your friends and LinkedIn, then do your homework, and finally go for the long term. It's not a quick fix, but it is a proven strategy that works. That's it for this week. Next week, I'll be talking about how to choose the right career. So if you want to know more about that, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And of course, if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next Wednesday.